For me, it's about just my journey spiritually and my journey in healing.
Sierra Jones takes us for a walk through her new store in downtown Seattle near 4th and University called Inside, a place she's dreamed of opening for years.
So then we have different candle makers. Scents, smells. I love walking into a place that smells good.
A store dedicated to wellness and self-care.
I have a little protect your energy kit where it contains like some salt, some blue sage.
She's been given the opportunity through Seattle Restored. It's a program that's part of the city's Office of Economic Development, where business owners and artists are temporarily given vacant spaces in downtown that'll serve as pop-up shops and art installations.
It is an honor. It's surreal. It was nice to have my dream and my vision validated.
But before this dream became a reality, there was a tough selection process.
We received several hundred applications for 30 pop-ups, so you can imagine the type of volume that really goes to show how excited people were for this type of program.
Inside is ready to go, but it's also parts of the outside of Jones's store that city leaders want to see change.
We want people downtown, we want our dollars recycling, we want to support our BIPOC business community. So this is what we're going to be doing this whole year to get things back in shape for Seattle.
And Jones is confident places like Inside will help the city get there.
I'm born and raised in Seattle, and I believe that we can get back to where we were before.
In Seattle, Mo Hyder, KOMO News.
Yeah, Preston, just take a look here to the left of me. There are 18 windows that have been smashed here at the King County Courthouse, and county workers tell me this isn't the first time something like this has happened here.
To get through the 4th Avenue side of the King County Courthouse, you have to pass by 18 boarded up windows. Some who are walking out of the building say after looking at it, they're not feeling a sense of security.
It's really sad. I'd like to feel a little safer knowing that the courthouse is protected, that our streets are in good shape.
It's an eyesore and it is a safety issue. I mean, a golf club could kill somebody, and so I have to have my head on a swivel.
SPD says late Tuesday night, a man smashed these windows with a golf club. The suspect still on the loose. The incident is also a major concern for county workers.
It's deeply frustrating and very scary for the employees at the courthouse. My employees are very, very concerned about their safety. They continue to be very concerned about their safety, and it's not a surprising feeling.
People who work nearby say it's not just the courthouse that has had to deal with their windows being smashed.
I work in an office and I like to go for walks during my lunch, and I see boarded up buildings everywhere. It's like almost kind of an adventure just to go to lunch when you work downtown.
Which is why King County Council members feel security needs to be ramped up.
Second thing we need to do is get a Seattle police force on site all the time so this kind of thing doesn't happen. We can't leave security guards that don't have a gun, only have a radio to try and protect that late into the night. Sometimes for several hours there's one security guard, sometimes none, I'm told.
All right, let's get to some new developments to tell you about on delayed construction projects. On Monday, over 300 concrete truck drivers in Puget Sound will return to work after, get this, nearly a 5-month-long strike. Here is a live look. Of course, at the West Seattle Bridge, it is just one of several projects impacted by the strike. Teamsters 174 announced workers will return to work while new contract negotiations begin. Now, what does this mean for Sound Transit and the next steps on its Link Light Rail projects? KOMO Suzanne Fawn has the answers.
This work stopped because of the concrete strike.
After a nearly 5-month delay, work on the light rail extension to Shoreline, Montlake Terrace, and Linwood will dramatically pick up on Monday. More than 300 concrete drivers and support staff have ended their strike. Ginger Ferguson is the construction manager for this section of the Linwood project.
It'll be really exciting to get people back, bringing back the people that they had to lay off, and just seeing real progress again.
According to Teamsters Local 174, the workers offered to come back to work while contract negotiations continue.
Sound Transit is greatly relieved that the Teamsters Local 174 yesterday offered an unconditional resolution to its strike.
The strike impacted 4 major light rail extensions for King and Snohomish counties. Sound Transit executives can't really say how much of a backlog they face or how long projects have been delayed because of the strike.
Linwood project, the Federal Way, downtown Redmond, they're in that 40 to 60% complete, and that is a period where they're very concrete dependent. So those projects have been impacted.
Because of the strike, Sound Transit contractors laid off 200 people, and there were 4,300 missed concrete deliveries. Sound Transit says it's just thankful and relieved that workers are returning. Drivers are also happy knowing that the work will continue on Link Light Rail expansion and on high-profile projects like the West Seattle Bridge.
I think it's very good news for those who have to commute.
Well, it's going to be great for the economy. It's good, for workers to be able to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, Michelle, remember when it was 70 degrees? Those were what we like to call the good old days. We were kids back then. But now we're seeing a massive amount of accumulation up here at Snoqualmie Pass. Several flakes have been falling throughout the entire day. And as you mentioned, you can see it through our camera lens. But take a look behind me. You can actually see how significant of a backup these cars have been dealing with. And we're on the side road near the summit right next to I-90. I-90 has been pretty clogged heading westbound, and that's simply because there was an accident heading in that direction. That happened about an hour ago, and people are trying to bypass that by going on this side road here. Obviously, it's not working 100%, so the pass was closed last night, and it's dealing with major congestion right now. And today, these flakes are causing people to make some impromptu plans, as you can see, making their way across the Cascades.
It is crazy.
Tanya Salazar was just heading back from a wedding in Cle Elum on Saturday. She's a makeup artist and finished up her work there in the early afternoon.
I had a party, a birthday party, so I was trying to get there.
But Mother Nature had other plans for early April in Western Washington.
I left Cle Elum like around 3. And I got stuck on the accident.
A major accident, she says, was because of this pesky snowstorm that comes just days after places like Seattle hit temps of over 70 degrees.
Like 2 days ago, like 3 days ago, I was like in shorts and no sleeves, like really warm weather, and now it's all snow.
Because of that, she had to pull over and stay at the Summit Inn at Snoqualmie Pass for the night. We spoke with a few others who did the same because this weekend has seen uncommon wintry weather in the early part of spring.
They were not expecting this much snow.
Vince Huntsberger, his wife, and young kids were heading back to their home in Sandpoint, Idaho, when they stopped for gas and snacks. He says it was odd seeing the snowfall here in April.
It's been snowy, surprise, a little rainy, but yeah, we weren't expecting the snow, and we woke up this morning, so I guess it was a surprise for us, too.
On the drive up I-90, there was minor traffic in the morning as you approached the West Summit, while some State Patrol cars were hard at work getting some cars out from being stuck on the shoulders.
Drive cautiously, slow down, don't be in a hurry, enjoy life.
Which is exactly what Salazar plans on doing once she finally makes it through the Cascades.
At least we have beautiful views, so that was something.
Hi, everyone. I'm Preston Phillips from KOMO News. Thanks for checking out the KOMO YouTube channel. You can see more of our videos right here by clicking on the video links for more news from the Seattle area and Western Washington. Oh, and don't forget to click the subscribe button below so you don't miss our YouTube updates.